What's going on, everybody? It's me. God damn chair. It's sloppy. Nah, I'm here at work and fucking everybody's gone and I finished all my projects, so I was like, fuck it. Let me come in a little bit earlier today because I typically come in do my little streams late when everybody's sleeping. So I was like, fuck it. Let's do this a little bit earlier today. Little quick, maybe I'm hoping an hour, maybe an hour and a half max because I gotta leave by a certain time here at work. So I have an extra 2 hours of free time. So I'm like, nah, let me let me go in this real quick and talk about some things going on and shit. I got a lot of if you guys didn't see Arthur's previous stream, that guy that he always hangs around with, Mr. John, admitted admitted that he talks to teenagers and that it shouldn't matter. That it doesn't matter if he talks to kids because he is gonna do it no matter what. That he could talk to whoever he wants. Kind of made it made prove my point and many others' points. Not just mine. There's a lot of people that wanted knew shit about him, but you know, and there's always gonna be people that protect him, which I think it's very stupid. Whoever protects these individuals, but you always have those white knights that will want to protect these guys. But he did admit that all the stuff we have on him is it's true. We, and hopefully people see it. Hope I saw I checked earlier and see how many people watched it. So there was a good amount of people that watched it. So if you are friends with him, hey, what's up, Stanley? I saw you in Chloe's stream while he was freaking out. Why is he always freaking out, Stanley? What did you do to him? You didn't give him no kisses? What's up? Hold on. It was an open chat and I didn't even put the damn. I didn't even put the link. Hold on, hold on. We go. All right, there. If I know you, I'll let you in. If I don't know you, I might let you in. I just gotta solo my screen, but besides that, yeah, it was a very very informative conversation when I had what I had with Mr. John Davis. I might have said some things that I should say behind the scenes, but when you are upset and you're talking to a pred, you start to say some things that you shouldn't and that you should, but you shouldn't because they're gonna say, "Oh, look at he threatened my life." Nah, I never threatened your life. I just said there's a lot of people now that have your stuff, and you trying to act all big and bad is not gonna work for you because you know you're not big and bad. And luckily, I haven't seen Cobra in your chat or haven't had a discussion with Cobra. But if I do, I'm gonna tell him he's not a pred. That's the thing. That's the only thing I could give. All right, cool. Like he's not a pred, but he does some things that he blames us that we do. Like send pizzas to his house and that we we doxed him or that we did this that. It's like no, all the information we got from you guys was you guys gave it to us, and then you guys are trying to have the blame game, and I don't go for that. I don't go for that blame game shit. oh, you forced us, or you made us, or you tricked us. Nah, 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 nah. That can't happen. No, that can't. That's not how it works, John. When it comes to those type of things. Me, like I said, I'm not an IT computer black hat hacker like you claim my friend Exexio. I have to correct you on that, John. His name is Zexio. Just Zexyo. Not there's no E. There's no E on the freaking. There's no E on the damn name. So you can't say Ezexio. I don't know how you got Ezexio when it's Zexio. Anyways, that's not the main topic. But hold on, let me see. What do you want, Stanley? Attacking people because I'm just tired of him and Dark where might going at each other. Well, that's to be honest, Stanley. That Chloe guy, he's off the rails. You could tell that he's not all there in the head. He threatened his mother. I think you were in one of his chats when he threatened his mother. How are you friends with the guy that threatens his mother? That he was gonna do something to his mother. That's kind of messed up because his mother does live with him, I think, right? So if one day he has one of those, situations that he's all like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill," I'm gonna do this to you, and he does it because he's off the rails or off his meds, then that's dangerous for the mother. I wouldn't, if I was a family member and the family member heard what he said about what he's gonna do to his mother, I think the family member would have whooped his ass. That's why I always tell him like, hey, look, I'll be with your mama, I'll whoop your ass, man. You can't be telling that shit to your mom. Just because your Game Boys or your lag on your computer, or because people are making fun of you because you start making fun of other people, and then you can't take it because they make some funnier jokes than you. That's Come on, man. You can't be doing that nonsense. But there's a lot of people that do that. And yeah, I was watching. I always watch. I'm always watching. Like people always assume I am. Well, and they might be right. And it is not me watching constantly. It's YouTube. So if you're subscribed to the individual, you can just go on your subscriptions and scroll up and down. If you see them live, bam. It's not that hard. It's not like I'm driving to that person's house and stalk them. No, it's way easier now to be in multiple stream yards or streams. You could go on one for 2 minutes, go on real quick, bang, 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 and then go to the next one, bang, 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 go to the next one, bang, bang, bang. But people, I guess, are assuming that we're stalking and doing all this nonsense. And I'm still waiting for. I'm guessing now this is my third or fourth cease and desist letters. I'm still waiting for PKT's cease and desist letter, but I won't hold my breath on that. He can't afford it. But like I said, I was watching, and very interesting week. Very interesting week. A lot of drama between a lot of communities. It's like, God damn, man. But I'm there with my popcorn. I can't help it. I can't help it. Maybe in a year or two, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm done watching drama stuff online. But for now, I am hooked. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a good thing to be fucking enjoying other people's miseries. And sometimes I feel bad. I'm not his baby's. I think you try to say sitter, and yes, I'll admit he gone too far when he said that. Yeah, of course he did. That's one of the things that I don't. That's why I don't like him. That, and because he was playing with himself on stream. Well, allegedly. Let's say allegedly because they always say you gotta say allegedly. Allegedly, there was kids watching his stream, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "Oh, well, my girlfriend made me do it." That was his excuse of why he was playing with his dingaling. Luckily, he didn't show it. He was rubbing it on 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 the top of his stuff. So it wasn't. That's why I don't think it's as bad, but it's still kind of fucked up. I don't like him because he threatens people a lot. That he's gonna kill them. And the fat shaming stuff. Yeah, there's some people that do get offended by that. Luckily, I'm in like a decent shape, so I don't feel if someone calls me a fatty or something like that. I don't think I'll get upset. But there's people that do, and Chloe. I don't know. He's a little off. I don't. I watch him, and I guess look at his behavior, and his behavior is very bad. He could switch his behavior and attack his mother. That's what I feel. But to each their own. Oh shit! The guy that doesn't like watching me or saying that I'm like what did you say last time? And I'm like I shouldn't be worried about it, man. I like the eyes. I like the eyes. But yeah, man, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you do that. Press the like shit, the like man, whatever that shit is. And yeah, I saw you in stream. You're right there. You like the drama too, DCX. I see you. We all like the drama, but some people assume some like them more than others. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you like the drama as much as I do because I've seen you in different streams, and when it comes to it, it's a lot of them that are drama streams. But hey, I don't judge because I do the same shit. I do the same bullshit as everybody. I'm like, I rather watch it on YouTube than on TV. I think it's more real on YouTube because it's not scripted. I hope it's not scripted. I hope I'm not in a reality or a freaking world that all the things I'm watching, all these people that are fighting each other are just actors. That'd be weird ass shit to think of. That everything I'm in right now watching YouTube is a reality show as well, and all these people I'm watching are characters, and yeah, but yeah, YouTube I feel it's more real. On TV is fucking you know scripted. It's not. It's 95% real, 5% is improvised. And online, it's everything's real. People are fighting each other, calling their grandmas this, saying they're gonna kill this person, they're gonna do this person. What do you mean DCX? How do I explain to me? I want to know how do I operate? Like what's my end game when it comes to being here, like being in different people's stuff. What do I do? Can't see you. What do you mean you can't see me? I'm right there. That's me, right there, the guy with the beard. Social engineering. Oh my god. You know what? Civil engineering. Civil engineering. You know what civil engineering is? Social engineering is a different thing. That might be my friend Zexio. He's more more of that. Me, I'm a civil engineer. I work for public works. I work for schools. I work for highways, freeways, Caltrans, any highway job. That's a different. Oh man, come on, CDX. You told you social engineering. Come on, man. That's very untrue. I am a civil. I work for a civil engineering company, meaning we do work for the city, we do work for the schools, using resources available to you illegally. No, that is very untrue. I'll even post the website I use on my. I'll post the website I use to find people's information, and it is a regular website. A website that you could go on it and put a name, and it gives you everything: relatives, uncles, emails, previous phone numbers, primary phone numbers, and it is a legal thing. Come on, DCX. It's you feel like I feel like you think I go into like the black market and I freaking talk to people in the black market and that I'm, sending money to this person to get Social Security. Your nervous lasted at all. I can't laugh because it's a very funny allegation. I'm uh I'm doing this on my phone. Like if I was like what you guys think a social engineer, I would have like three or four computers. I will be like, going all crazy. All right, DCX, I see you. You have your website. I want to check where your IP's at. Kind of bullshit. Like, nah, the people that that are online, they give away too much. Meaning, they give their names, their real names. They give, oh yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my friend here in, let's say, Montana. So okay, you gave your real name and you're near Montana. Poof. Oh yeah, my birthday's next week. Oh okay, and your birthday is in March 18th. Boom, you give more information. See how it works, DCX? Like people that talk online give a lot of information. Yeah, for sure. Come on in. I don't mind. I'm just talking to DCX real quick about him thinking I'm a social engineer. But that's gonna make my day when I get home and I tell my woman, hey, I changed careers. I'm a social engineer now. So hide your credit cards and your social security number. Come on, DCX, you gotta be kidding. Who gave you this information that I'm a social engineer? Come on, man. That's a very, very far-fetched allegation. No, you expose people's information. No, you admit it. You screen what people say and collect metadata on them. That's pretty. It's not sick. It's very informative. You could go online and find all this stuff easily. It's not. If I was doing something illegal, I would have been going into the black market and getting social security numbers. You're a shell stalker? Yeah, to an extent, I guess you could say. Once in a while, I'll creep in the in the clouds and I guess what do you call it? Shadow stalk? I'll shadow stalk. But is it illegal to go on people's streams and stalk? I guess. In your mind stalk. It's you going in there to watch what they're saying, right? Yeah, that's stalking. And most of the time, I even write. I write on everybody's streams. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of people knowing I'm watching them. This is why I've never liked you. You're intelligent, you're that, but no respect for your respectful. It's okay, DCX. Everybody has their opinions on people. I don't know who you are, so it's cool. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be like having nightmares. Oh my God, DCX doesn't respect me. Fuck. What can I do to have his respect? I could give. I could care less because you're not paying me. You're not paying my bills. You're not doing anything for me. And I appreciate you coming in and giving your opinion. I don't delete people's shit because everybody has their opinion. You could think I'm this, you could think I'm that, but at the end of the day, I go home happy. Go home with with a good life. I go home and then I watch the drama online because I'm doing well for myself in real life. So I'm able to feel bad for people fighting. And and I have my popcorn and I have all that bullshit. And if someone talks shit and they say all these things, then they think they can't get caught or found, then it's different. Yeah, for sure, DCX. It doesn't affect me. It's like I could say, oh, fuck you, DCX. You're a bitch. No, because that's your opinion. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not. I'm when it comes to predators, I'm not their cup of tea. Yeah, I'm not saying you're a predator. I'm just saying like certain people don't like me for some reason, and it's okay. I'm gonna have people that like me. I'm gonna have people that don't like me. But if I get upset because one person doesn't like me online, if it was like a family member, I'll watch you and converse with you, but I don't like you. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. You could talk to me all day. You could talk to me about how you dislike what quote unquote social engineering stuff I do, but in reality, I don't. That's how I am anymore. What? Wait, let me reread. That's how I am anymore when retards accuse my suicide attempts of being fake. I just sit back. Oh, it's you, Adam. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, who's this? Is a troll? I never. No, but all right, I know it's you, Adam, now because the suicide attempt thing. I think it's wrong because if you did do it, then I can't say shit. I can't, and I'm not gonna ask for proof. I'm gonna be like, oh, show me the proof for you because you committed. Nah, if you did or you didn't, that's on you. It's gonna, if you did, then I'm sorry that happened, and if you didn't, then that's kind of fucked up that you said that. But me personally, I don't get involved with that kind of stuff because that's suicide is a very very tragic thing. Very a thing that shouldn't happen, but I understand it happens, and there should be more help when it comes to those type of things, or people should. How do I say it? Um, feel feel safe to talk to someone about any situation. And from what I hear, you guys had issues for years. There wasn't just a one day, 1 month to the next month, and this happened. You guys had issues for a while, so I understand you guys, and that's why for me, I don't get involved when it comes to you or Kevin or Chayton or none of that. When it comes to fighting each other because of past issues, because I'm not there for that. I'm there for you know social engineer predators. Like TCX doesn't want me to do. Since I changed my career to a social engineer now because TCX uh, caught me. He found out my real job. Oh no, come on! But I appreciate DCX. He's very he's outspoken, and not a lot of people tell me I'm wrong. And I understand. I appreciate his opinion. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say I'm a good person, and I'm not gonna say I'm a bad person. I'm good to the people around here, but bad to the other people. Who is this? All right, Mr. Chayton. Hold on. What's
It's
going on? Hey, wait.
what?
No, no, I think it was too loud. My headphones were loud.
Oh, because I was gonna say I couldn't even hear myself. So I was like,
Oh no, my headphones were kind of raised up all the way.
yeah, I was on somebody else's stream. I saw your live. I was like, oh, what the? And I had it muted though, so I couldn't hear what you were saying. What was the topic about?
Oh no, it was just me. I'm bored at work. I finished all my projects, so I came in before I leave. I have like an hour and a half, so I was like, let me talk about fucking what's going on in this world of YouTube for a little bit, and then I guess my career changed now. I'm a social engineer, so
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's like yeah, YouTube's incredible. I said the last couple of days have been fucking wild. I had a friend of mine message me yesterday, and I told him I said, "Oh yeah, it's a long story." I'm like, he stays away from this shit, so that's why he's like, what's going on your other channel? I was like, it's a long story. Has different layers of storylines.
Yeah, you. I don't know why you get into all these situations. Like everybody calls you out and shit. I'm like, like I don't know. There's times I'm like, some things they say. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth about some of the things they say. Like I don't think they're right. Like when Umbrella says something about your kid, shit like that. When it comes to kids, um, I can't. Don't bring them in. Don't bring
Oh
them.
yeah, it
Even if
was
you're
like
mad.
him and the other person doing that, and I'm like, I said this. I said I know I've said some fucked up shit in the past and some things, but I'm like, it would be so easy just to say something. I could go ham on y'all, but I just don't. Well, I like it personally in terms of because like it's like I get so like I don't know if it's the truth or if it's just certain things I say that pisses them off so much that they continuously talks about me because I've heard from people that they tell me, oh, they'd say you're obsessed with them. No, they're clearly obsessed with you, and I'm like, I'm not surprised. Speaking of that, Kelly Mama, aka Adam, shout out to Adam. How you doing, Adam?
Yeah,
That's
I
how.
didn't know it was him. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
it
troll
was
at first.
him. He posted a fucking screenshot earlier on his shorts, and I looked at his channel and I saw the name was Kelly Mama. So I'm glad that my nicknames still inspire.
Yeah.
But that's how I am anymore. When retards accuse my suicide attempt being fake, I just sit back and laugh at their desperation. That's what it is anymore. Like again, the me and when Brian Delivers had our little spat yesterday. I wasn't, and I told him this privately and publicly. I wasn't expecting it to go the way it did. But when we found the root of the issue, then we found a common conclusion, a common ground.
Hmm.
It's like, and then now the old saying is, "Oh, I'm hanging out with Preds." I'm like thinking, really? I was eviscerating that motherfucker, but yeah, I'm hanging out with him.
Who? We're talking about John Davis.
Yeah. According
Um,
to the person that Adam has taken the nickname I used to give him before he got sensitive about it.
um, yeah. No, I don't know. Me, I, I could like you talking shit to him is cool. Like I didn't see nothing wrong with it. You weren't like saying, "Hey, everything you were saying was a bit saying it sarcastically, saying it like a big fuck you. You're in here, so I'm gonna fuck with you," kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like fucking and after finding out about the teen thing, like I wasn't made aware of. I heard like certain things you've mentioned before, but that teen thing, that's why I told Arthur I'm not going on your streams anymore if he's on there, like
Yeah,
and all that.
there's way more stuff than just that teen one. I just brought that one up because that one. So how he accepted our request. He gave us. There's over 1,800 websites that he's gone in that computer, and there's a lot of porn, like I said, and there's a lot of just weird ass stuff. Wow,
Is it like
selling your
regular
wife.
porn? Is it like
I'm sure there's a couple of barely legal porn.
okay? Because I was gonna be
Yeah.
like unless he's like in the fucking like horses fucking people, then the porn thing.
Mhm.
Basically, in that part, you could say, well, he has a porn addiction for that
Yeah.
one. But yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. How did you connect to him? I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's asking me that.
He took off. He wanted to see Kevin's nudes, which weren't real. We just told him that because he's very infatuated with Kevin, and he wanted to find anything he could blame Kevin or expose Kevin about shit. So we used that against him, and we asked for his permission to send him some stuff, and requires him to accept it, and he accepted it. And so the computer sent us all his cookies and his login information, and we were able to see all the teen chats that he's been in, and porns, and he even had one that said sellyourwife.com. which I thought it was weird.
Sell your wife?
Yes.
So you could literally go on a fucking website, sell your wife to, like, I would hope it's, well, I can't even say. It was like black market or some shit.
No, I'm sure it's just a website. I didn't go in it. I didn't have time. There's a lot of websites that we're looking into that are very suspicious.
Yeah.
And we're gonna screenshot those and then stuff like that. But he, on stream, I'm gonna say he gave us permission legally, not illegally, legally.
Yeah, because if you like again, that's something that some people don't understand. You fucking like, you still look like a fucking. I'm referring to him. You still look like a fucking dimwit because you want to see somebody's news. And like I said, I'm sorry, like, and people could get offended by this, but I don't know who would ever want to see that person naked in anybody's life. Like, no, like nobody. Not even a blind, deaf, retarded woman would see that person naked. So why would that person, like, ugh?
Well, Wolf likes some spicy stuff. I don't know.
maybe I don't know. It's just like, fuck. I can't. I don't understand that. It's like hell. Even my own mortal people I consider enemies, I would never want to see like them naked just to expose them or some shit.
Right. Yeah, of course. Me neither. But this guy wanted any little thing to, expose him because that's what they're trying to do. They expose Kevin and stuff like that. It's like I talked to Kevin behind the scenes. I'm like, hey, there's gonna be things that we're gonna say that you betrayed us, that all this bullshit. Don't believe anything that you hear from that we're talking shit about you because we're just trying to, get Mr. Davis to accept our request, and he did. And we were, Arthur was in that chat, but we weren't trying to get Arthur. So most, whenever Arthur was trying to do stuff, we're like, no, John Davis, just John Davis. And he Arthur claims that he knew, but he didn't know. He was all in it, but we weren't trying to get to him.
Like he knew that what the plan was, or
no. He said he knew that whatever we were doing was to get stuff from out of Wolf or out of them. Oh. And I'm like, no, we were trying to get stuff from Wolf, not you. You were just our middleman. You're the one that got us together to have a chat. That's the main reason we wanted you to be in the chat, because if you didn't convince Wolf to that we had evidence on Kevin, then he wouldn't believe it. And then Kevin, it all played out. I'm gonna tell you, Kevin put a community post saying, "Oh, I'm leaving in YouTube for a little bit, blah blah blah," and he sent us that screenshot saying, "Oh, is this why Kevin is leaving, because you guys exposed him?" And it just played out perfect because we didn't know Kevin was gonna leave, and that picture came out, and we're like, yeah, for sure, that's why he's leaving, because we exposed them, and boom, it got him.
Yeah, I think I heard. Oh, hey Nick, how you doing, man? I think I heard about that whole leave it thing for a while, and now me personally, when I saw that, I was like, he'll be back in 2 hours. Just because every time somebody says I'm leaving YouTube, they're not really leaving YouTube, or they're taking a break or hiatus or whatever. That's why whenever anybody says that, I'm like, okay, see you tomorrow. See you next week.
Yeah. So that played out well, because that made John think that that we did expose Kevin, and that's when he believed that we had his nudes, and he was like, send them to me. I'll be back in the computer in an hour, and we're like, all right. And so after that, he gave us his Discord name, and he allowed us to view his cookies and all those other nonsense and IP address and stuff like that. Willingly, like I said. I'm saying it on stream, willingly and legally. Yeah, and legally. So just in case they're trying to say, "Oh, look at he's admitting that he stole stuff." Nope, you gave us your permission. It's like when you download an app, right? Jane, like
Yeah.
it says allowed to do this or allowed to do that, right? Allowed to to view your contacts, allowed to view your photos. It's the same type of process, and he accepted it. So we were able to look at his computer stuff, his cookies and stuff like that. So legally, motherfuckers.
Legally, of course.
No, but I see you, and it's been lately. It's been just like the past. It's been quiet for a little bit, and then out of nowhere, Brian delivers and Umbrella, and then we're like talking shit. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? What do you do now? He's been out and about at WrestleMania or wrestling events. What's going on? Why are you talking crap about Chain today?
I know it's like these and no and nothing against Brian Delivers. Me and him are good now, but like those types of people, like what I think is going on, what I think with some of these people, and again, not towards Brian Delivers, just towards anybody in general who tried to start shit later on. I think they see those videos where people are having fun, whether it's two YouTubers or just in general. You're having fun. You're living your best life. This, that, and the third, and they're jealous of that. They're jealous that you are doing things that they can't do. And maybe that's not everybody, but just the idea that every so often nothing happens, then stuff gets brought, then people start bringing people up again when they haven't really mentioned anybody. That's why I think it is at this point, because they have nothing to. I feel like Umbrella's only kissing up, going at Chayton to try to kiss up to the BHC. Just my opinion. That's actually a valid argument, because that's really who's left talking shit about me, if you really think about it, Adam. So that's what I think for another thing. But Adam's comment's actually another good one. And Brian at least had more sense than freaking Umbrella, because I tried to talk to, even when I had my private conversation with Umbrella, that part of it got leaked out, secretly recorded. But like, I openly told him, I even told him then, I said, I think they're using you, man. I said, because you're saying certain things, how you're phrasing things. You're phrasing things the way they would. Brian Delivers, when he first went in that stream, he sounded like members of the BHC, for example. And I was listening to him, like, this does not sound like Brian Delivers. Like, I'm hearing these certain phrases. Oh, you're good, Nick. I know you're always good. So then when we got, and again, I didn't expect it to go into that discussion, but we did. And we found a major root of the issue, which from what we discovered, it was basically he was being manipulated by them. But I'm the manipulator, of course.
Yeah, he came in a little hot, but then you guys kind of had a conversation, and it turned out to be a little bit more cordial and understanding, and both were able to listen to each other and see what was going on. That's what at first I thought they're just gonna talk shit to each other, call each other names, and that's what happened in the beginning. But then it kind of smoothed over little by little, and it got better, and that's cool. It's always good to have conversations with each other a little bit. Not with friends. Fuck that. If it's a friend,
like I would, like, again, I would fucking like talk shit, but how I always tell this to people, I view them differently than others, where I once I find out, I don't mention them, or they're not their name or aliases or anything. Like, I didn't really want to give nicknames yet last night, but I had to try to explain to Brian about that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, that's how I go about things. Now, but I always tell people, like with you or anything like that, going after them, that's fine because y'all fucking do your business. You handle shit the right way. Fucking some of these other people, they act like they do shit, but they don't. I said, I've told people this. I told fucking Brian Delivers this. Certain people in the BHC, their credibility went out the window as soon as this whole thing with the Arthur thing, with the sister thing, we found out basically everything we needed to know. Well, they still believe it, even with everybody else basically believing it, like saying, okay, it's not true. Let's move on. So at that point, any credibility, anybody calls anybody the P word, I'm never going to believe a word they say. If they say that this person's the P word, I'm not going to believe it. If you say it, I'm going to believe it because your track record's fucking speaks for itself.
I try. Well, that's the whole point. Like, if I ever lie about calling someone that, then like you said, you lose credibility. Next time you call someone that, they're like, last time you said that, and it wasn't true. That's why we like when I do talk about someone, I want to talk to that individual, like I did with John. You know, I had all this information about him, and he admitted it to it. You heard him. He's like, what's it to you? Why does it matter? Why? Like, so that means he does. And these individuals, you know, me personally, when I have information and I call that person out and he admits it, like last stream, the first stream I had with him, when he said that it was his friend using his account talking to Kylie, it's like, no, because you use your phone and then you live with your wife and kids supposedly. So what friend was at your wife's house or your house on the computer? Like, who? No, it's you talking to Kylie, but you trying to blame it on someone else, and then say it wasn't true, and then you change your mind saying it was your friend, and then you're saying that why do you care? And it's like, because you're talking to a minor, wanting her to drive all the way to where you live. And he got all quiet, and he's Arthur, you know, control your stream.
No, I know it's like, yeah. And it was funny also because of the fact that, let's see, if you're about exposing predators, Sloppy, why have you said nothing about? I won't say his name, but yeah,
I do. Me personally, I can say whoever's name. Like, I'm not really going crazy. But yeah, Peter Gilmore, is he that guy with the fucked cats and shit?
Yeah, but he was also apparent like, okay, so I'll go with like what do you call it? Yeah, I don't personally, because like, you know, I always feel like these news sites, it's like a school shooter or something, right? Or a shooter, right? They fucking glorify the fucking shooter, whether they think they don't or not, and the victims are usually just forgotten in like 2 weeks, and it's the killer that's been made documentaries of and all that shit. So I usually try never to glorify the people that are or mention the names. I'm not saying you're glorifying them, but just use that as a my reasoning for it.
Yeah.
But if I have to say it every so often, I'm not going to burst into flames when I say anybody's name. I just, again, it's like I don't like saying POD. I like saying it the way Arthur said it, but fuck him, because I can never listen to the band POD and the song Youth of the Nation the same again. That bastard. Anyway, shout out to Arthur, but still, I just want to. Anyway, so anyway, no. Go ahead.
No, let me answer the question for DCX about the Peter Gilmore. I'm in a server that has him in one of the channels, and there's a lot of people just messing with them. That's why every time he makes a rant, he's talking about his mental health. People are fucking with him, this and that. So there's already a group that I'm in that, you know, that is messing with them. That is, you know, sending. Well, I don't want to say what they're doing, but they're doing stuff that's affecting him and getting him, you know, trying to get him out of the internet. But, you know, like any stubborn, you know, cat fucker, pred, you know, I think from what I hear, he was like saying that some girl was hot, that she was a minor.
Yeah, it was a 12-year-old girl named Trap Queen. Like, he basically, it was like, apparently it was like 10 years ago, and he's nearing his 50s. Like that, and it was so funny because a lot of us forgot about him, and it was only like one person in our circles that was mentioning him. I'll just say the nickname, the Bedman, and almost caused World War III on our fucking in the community because he was sending screenshots and basically took me and a few others to beg another person, you probably know who I'm talking about, to not fucking do a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because we knew what was going to happen. Exactly what happened. That individual that made a 45-minute stream bitching and saying that, oh, these people stopped me and this guy from making peace or what. I'm like, no one wants to make peace with you. You know, you're a fucking piece of shit. You need to stay away, like anybody else. Like that's one thing that I noticed. A lot of these people are just so ashamed. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was well, to be fair, like I said, you know, like one thing I've noticed, I'm not referring to like Sloppy and his crew, but one thing I've noticed with some of these groups is if they hate somebody, they will brush off anything else that's around them. As long as they are on their team to fucking go after the person they don't like. And that goes for anybody. That's not. I'm not saying it for any specific fucking group, you sensitive fucks. I'm talking about basically any group I've seen that have that type of hate agenda. They go after a particular person, and if somebody, they could have a predator, they could have a rapist, or whatever the fuck in the bushes, like in their circles, and they openly admit this. But they're, oh, you're cool, basically, because they may not say that in that way, but basically implying that, oh, you're cool. As long as you hate this guy, you're okay. I hate him. All right, join our team to hate this motherfucker. That's not how it should work. If I found out, like, for example, there are certain people that are predators that we've come across here that we hate mutual people, or we don't like mutual people. Am I going to have him join my side to frickin' go after? Fuck no. Because doesn't matter. You're in your own little circle in hell for all I care. If I need to do my own thing by myself, I will. I apologize, Sloppy, if I feel like I'm taking over, but
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. I was talking a lot, so. But yeah, I understand. That's why me and Vexion, when we find a predator, we don't like them, and we're gonna make their life, you know, trying to, mess with them a little bit with permission to view stuff and stuff like that. And we have gone people, a lot of individuals. Most of the people you see on my thumbnails are not on the internet no more because, you know, they got caught and they're hiding for a year or two, and then they change their names, and then one of our friends that's a decoy messages us and tell us, "Hey, this guy's back. He sent me a picture of himself, and it's him." And then we go back on them. The police doesn't do shit. We, like I said, there's a video of me sending emails to police, police station, police officer, and they don't do shit. I send them countless of images, messages, video calls, phone calls, and they don't do nothing. So that's why when people say, "Oh, you need to send this all to the police," it's like we have countless of times, and the police just gives us the generic answer like, "Oh, we can't do anything because they live out of state." They don't live in the same
that's
state.
the thing that at least I have respect from you is that because a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't do shit. They say they do, but they don't. Like, and that's the thing I will say about y'all is that you at least try. You're not. and that's the fucked up thing about some people. They just. But again, if they, like I've always said this, if they are predators and all that, then fuck them. But if you're just blindly going by assumptions, not saying you, but just going by assumptions, still doing it, then you're wrong for that. But if you have all the facts, you have undeniable proof that no matter what anybody could say or do, they cannot deny it. Then yeah, fuck them. Like, take the pitchforks at them.
DCX.
Before we speak, you don't want anybody to think that we're threatening people here.
So what's your goal then? Expose them, and then what? You just get them off YouTube, or are you doing more than that? Yeah, of course. I'm telling you. You didn't just hear what I said. We get them off the internet, and next time they talk to someone, they think twice if it's a decoy, and it's happened quite often. Like I said, all the thumbnails, a lot of those people that are on my thumbnails are gone from the internet, and that's what we want. That's what we could do, because you say that I do stuff illegally. No, all the stuff we do is legal, and we can only do so much legally. We can't go to their house and have the police right in front of them. No, we can't. So what we do is get them out of the internet, not talk to kids, be fearful of who they talk to. Be fearful if, oh, how old are you? 15, 16? Oh, no, no, no. You might be a decoy. You might get me, and stuff like that. That's our main goal as online, and then send the stuff to the police. And then after that, it's out of our hands. We can't do more than that. We don't do illegal activities. Everything we do is legally. And when after we do all the legal stuff and the police doesn't want to do shit, then all we can do is take them out of the internet. That's it. And it's more than what a lot of people do. A lot of people let them join their streams.
Yeah.
What-
And I've told Arthur that's one thing that's gonna stop me from going to any more of his streams is that shit. Like, maybe like I said, if they're not in there, but like I just honestly, like, personally, I kind of like when he only does the solo streams because ain't too much bullshit he gives that can happen, but
Yeah, that's true. And I like watching him show YouTube videos of other people's. What? Come on, Brian.
oh
Answer.
no,
Come on,
Brian. See, we had a nice talks, and now the side shows here.
Because he's a bitch, DCX. That's why. And he admitted. And I don't
Did
like
you
him.
say
Main thing is I don't like him. Huh?
No, I'm reading what the person said. Why was his situation treated? Well, yeah, he is a bitch. I agree with that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we do everything legally on paper.
Brian, do you really want the smoke again if you're just starting shit for no reason? The link is up there, I think. But
it's nothing. Let me see, just in case. 'Cause I don't like quieting people. But yeah, to answer your question, DCX, is because I don't like that guy. And there's only a few people that I dislike online, and he's one of them. And so he's going to be treated differently because I dislike him a lot more than the other Preds. And, he wanted a sex change with me and shit and wanted to date me. Like a fucking gay guy. And then he says he's a Christian. God damn.
Oh yeah. He doesn't judge anybody, but God will judge, and all that. I'm like, funny enough, that what's funny? He uses religion like the other person that you and Zexio interviewed, and look what happened to him.
Oh yeah, well, a lot of them are not right in their head, and they use that excuse.
They use it as like their, I guess, not a coping mechanism. I guess a way to feel like I did it, but I'm redeemed because I have God on my side.
Yeah.
That's I guess my look again. And like I said, as I see that, I can kind of tell the ones that are doing it for nefarious reasons and the ones that are doing it because they actually genuinely think. Let's see. DCX says, obviously you don't by your logic. All predators should get that same treatment, but according to you, they don't unless you don't like them. Lowers your credibility somewhat.
I guess their opinion. my ways of doing it has gotten a lot of people out of the internet that admitted talking to kids and stuff like that. Just because there's one guy that I dislike more than the other ones, it's the same. I guess I don't know. I could dislike him more than the other ones, and I've had conversation with him, and I don't like what he says, and I can dislike someone else than the others, right? Or I have to dislike everybody the same. So
You can dislike people more than the other. For example, there are people here, like on here, that there's some people I dislike, and there's other people I dislike a lot more. Then there's people that I just they have no emotion towards me, like
But losing DSX, my question would be losing credibility in what way? And in the way I find them, or the way that I get them away, the way that I talk to them. What credibility do I lose when it comes to, I guess, singling out one person out of the other predators? No, that's my.
No, it proves your focus isn't about just exposing predators, which should be the main focus. You could dislike others more, but don't hide behind the fact that you're doing it to expose preds.
Well, who have I talked bad about that is not a pred? Like who in my videos? Have you seen my videos? Who have I talked about that wasn't a pred besides Arthur? But everybody else that I talked about were they preds. I never talked about any other individual that wasn't. I talked shit about all the preds that I have dealt with. So how am I not exposing them when I'm talking about them? I'm not bringing up like I'm like with Chayton's issues. I'm not saying Chayton and this motherfucker. No, he's not a pred. So we could talk cordially. It's not. I'm not gonna like grill them like with Junko, with Hero, with PKT, with Chloe, with Xavier. There's a lot of these guys that are preds that I talk about. I don't talk about random ass people.
Right.
But I guess I'm hiding behind the fact that I'm exposing these people, but I'm only talking about predators on my streams. I don't talk about other people besides them. But I guess, like I said, it's your opinion, DCX, and I like your engagement with the stream, because most of the time people just agree with me, which it's cool. But I like people that on the other side of the fence thinking the opposite.
I was saying down Blue's stream was that we were, because I was having we're having like a little minor discussion about politics, and I was talking about like the one reason why I don't talk about it is because a lot of people, when they disagree with you, they have some bullshit thing and then they try to twist it to some narrative or agenda when that's not the point of the debate.
Mm-hmm.
It's what is the issue? What is the issue with that certain topic? Let's see. Oh, the Great One's back. Hello, Great One.
Let me respond. Let me respond.
Yeah, go ahead, because I was going to say,
yeah, read it first, and then you can think of what we're going to say, and then. So DCX, you just because you've seen me just talk shit about one person and threaten him doesn't mean I haven't done it behind the scenes to countless of individuals. That guy is hard to get. So when he's in Arthur's stream, boom, I get him. If Hero was in one of the streams, boom, I'll get him too. If you haven't seen, that's the thing. You see what you see. You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. I've had many discussions with predators behind the scenes, and I've done some very nefarious wordings to these individuals, and that's a lot of the reason that they don't come back. But you don't see that. You are missing the point as well when it comes to these type of situations. It's not always shown in plain sight. You do stuff behind the scenes where you're able to do a little bit more evil things. Okay, you could respond to the Great One.
All right. Let's see. Saying you are mad at the BSC and blah blah for saying predators shouldn't be doxxed and unprotected. Now you're okay with what Sloppy does. You're contradicting yourself and being a hypocrite. Well, okay. So first off, like
I don't dox people.
with that whole situation, number one, because I've openly said I don't believe predators like that deserve to live. You know, that's just my opinion on that. So honestly, I think far worse. But this is the difference. Sloppy has a pretty good track record, even with and the people around him. They do not. They do not. They go by propaganda, agenda, whatever the fuck you want to say. And again, I literally would, like, when this whole situation was happening, when Carlos was basically endorsing everything, I told him, you play with fire, you're going to get burned one day. And like 6 months later, that's exactly what happened. And yeah, people said, oh, I was heartless for you not feeling sorry for him getting doxxed. I said, you play with fire, you're going to get burned. I didn't want to be a part of that because I didn't want my karma to come back on me. Why do you think? Because I said this yesterday on the stream I did with Brian Delivers. If I'm hanging with Prez or doing this stuff, for example, right? Where's my pizzas? Right? You know, I'm hungry. Where's my pizzas? But my point is though, is that fucking, like, their credibility's out the window. So, you know, hey, you know, they don't have a right because they just fucking do what they feel like they're gods and they could choose whoever they think is that way, you know? Like they think every single person, their mother is a fucking pedophile if they don't like you. That's just how it is.
And the great one, I've never doxed anyone. Where is the proof of me showing someone's information? I may have sent it to the individual. You know, I might send it to the individual, but how's that doxing the individual when I'm giving the individuals their own information? If I was giving it to, if I posted it online, if I posted it on Doxbin, or I posted it on, what is it, that 4chan thing, I think it's supposed to be called. You know, like I said, I don't know much about all the doxing information stuff, but it's, and if it's legal, if it's information that you could Google it, I'll show you. Don't worry. I'm gonna put the address on the website on my community tab, and you guys can use it. And if you know, and it's legal because it's a what do you call it? It's like a people finder. What do you call it? White pages, easy stuff.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, like most, like, there are idiots out there who have found me in regarding that.
Yeah. And
do I think,
yeah, it's a great one.
Do I think every predator should be doxxed or should get doxxed? I'll go one step further. As I've said, if they are confirmed, if they have done stuff to children, again, confirmed, not just some idiot from the UK fucking blabbing on and having breathing issues. Fucking, I'm talking confirmed. Let me say it a little bit slower. Confirmed. I don't think any confirmed predator should be living on this planet. You know, I will forgive a murderer before I forgive a predator. So,
yes.
Like, to answer your question, if I don't agree, like, I'll add to it. I don't believe that they should live. They should be alive. As any father, you know, they wouldn't want their kid to go through that. You know, and I'm not talking them get murdered. I'm just saying that they should have dropped dead that day. You know, I'm not endorsing anybody to get murdered. I'm just saying that they don't, like, you know, the air comes out of their lungs and they just drop dead. That's my belief. Yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but
yeah. DCX asked me if I share information with others, I'm an accessory. How is that possible? How is that by giving someone public information? How would that be an accessory? If I'm giving it and they're not, if they say, well, I'm using it to do this, and it happens, it's out of my hands. You know, it's not saying here's the address. go to his house, then that will be an accessory, right? If I'm just giving public information to an individual and they're using it maybe to call the police or find the local police that they live in, do email the right police station. They know where the family lives there, that I could go to the place. Wouldn't that? I'll I'll show you. I might even do a little quick video tomorrow. It'll be a little bit easier. Quick little video showing how you get someone's information and legally by 2 clicks. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 clicks, write the person's name, where they live, and it gives you their information. And if you think that's doing something illegally, I don't think it should be on the computer, right? If it's on the computer and you're able to get it easily without going in the black market or going deep in the web, then I would consider that more illegal. Like if you're looking for credit card numbers, social security numbers, then that's illegal. But phone books, you could go to your local library and get a phone book, and it has everybody's address. Come on, man. All right.
Let's see, Tayton, you're saying they deserve more, like not being able to live anymore, but you're making, I'm just going to say his first name, Brandon, look like the worst person in the world for saying that. Okay, so again, is Arthur, like everybody basically like believes Arthur is not, except them. And yet he was still getting sent stuff, and his brother was getting sent stuff. As far as I know, his brother has not even never been accused for anything. Let's see. I know Otaku is a weirdo, but we've never gotten confirmation he's done anything, but yet he was getting sent pizzas. Now, granted, he also opened his mouth and learned the hard way about fucking around and finding out. But my point is that certain people that have been went after are like they were just because they don't like them. And they use the term that for that. That's why, again, like if it was someone like the Predator or the Wolfman or fucking anybody else, I can give two shits. I even openly said that about that. But again, these people that we don't know for sure.
Right.
Remember the old saying, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. DCX, my question to you is, who that you have proof have we, attacked out of spite that is not a predator? And, who have you found out that, oh, yeah, this guy, attacked me, virtually, because I don't go, the only person I can meet up with most likely is Umbrella, Chayton, Arthur, stuff like that. But I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to go hang out. Tell me who have I or the people that I hang out with attacked out of spite that isn't a predator? There's no. Who would it?
Give a few moments for the response.
All right. Should I let him in?
Who is it? Is it Brian?
Yes.
Oh, fucking let him in. He's harmless.
All right. Come on, Brian Absher.
Whoever's running their mouth about me in the comments, keep your mouth shut.
Brian, haven't you learned every time you fucking open your mouth, someone tries to step up to you?
I understand that, Chayton, but Adam Turner's running his mouth about me in the comments.
Okay, ignore him.
I am. I'm gonna ignore that fake Christian.
By coming in here and saying something about it, it's not ignoring it.
And I know y'all brought up Otaku a while ago. And get this, Otaku's a pervert too.
Okay, well he's a weird. He has his weird ideologies and all that. I don't personally. I don't think he's a fucking pedophile. But is he?
He's a lolicon.
Actually, no. he has admitted he's a pervert, which again, being a pervert ain't like, you could be a pervert to your wife. You could be like, keep rubbing her panties on your schlong or something like that. My point is though, is that so yeah. Anyway, Brian, just calm down. You don't want to be like the bed. Hey, Brian, are you laying in your bed right now?
No, I'm sitting on the toilet.
So you're doing something. I do while I'm smoking a cigarette, and the toilet seats, both toilet seats are down. So but you're well. Are you taking a shit?
Yep. Some old talking crap.
Oh man, little hillbilly.
Wait, Sloppy. We can't have Brian in here because according to Bedman, we're hanging with a Predator supporter.
Oh yeah, why are you a Predator supporter, Brian? Why do you like hanging out with Predators?
Yeah, Brian, why are you hanging out with them?
I think he's wiping his ass with his hand, so he can't use the phone.
Ooh, okay.
Well, yeah, DCX. I understand your ideology when it comes to this. I think mainly because you haven't seen what we've seen. It's you wouldn't think the same way. Like seeing a lot of very sick things, CP sent to each other and stuff like that, crazy stuff like that. You would think twice about these individuals. Or think differently, about these individuals and why we do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and why we sometimes threaten some of these individuals. And but as of now, you're just an outsider, looking in. That's why it's your viewpoints. I understand your viewpoint because my viewpoints were like that when I didn't get into these type of things. But then when you get in it and start seeing the crazy shit these individuals want
Chayton,
children
I'm a
to
rogue
do.
agent.
What, Brian?
I'm a rogue agent. I spy on people. That's what I do on YouTube.
Well, you do a horrible job at it because why would you even say that you're a rogue person? And it just defeats the purpose of you being a rogue agent. Come on, Brian Abshin.
And stop being chained. I am not a pedophile. I'm not. So everyone keep proving my point. Y'all bashing the crap out of me. Y'all bashing the crap out of me. Guess what? I'm getting
Brian. We're only asking because according to the Bedman, you are you are a predator according to the Bedman because you and all that. So are you a predator? Because we can't hang out with you if you are a predator.
No.
You're a rogue agent. We know that, but
No, I'm not a predator. No.
All right. So what caused you? Because again, we'll go by what who I'm referring to. But when I say the Bedman, right?
Oh, Kevin retard.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, so Brian, so what made you say pedophilia should be legal back in the day?
That's because Arthur made me say it, and I'm basically throwing him under the bus for doing that.
Actually, didn't you say that? Was it on Arthur or was it on ZTB stream?
It was ZTB stream. I remember.
So Arthur made you do that. So what did he say to you?
I don't remember. I was friends with him at the time when all this happened.
Well, I know you've been friends with a lot of people over the last few years, different stages. But anyway,
and I'm saying this right now. Ever since Hero and Ant One turned on me, a lot of people hate my freaking guts. Hero and Ant One was the one who made me turn on Umbrella.
Brian, you're a
and
meme.
The rest of them.
Brian, you're a meme, so I'll always find you entertaining. But
You
But,
no, Chayton, Sloppy. I'm
What's
saying
up?
this now. I'm on a freaking downward spiral.
Mm.
sorry, I should laugh.
There's a lot of them, DCX. There's a lot of
I'm
TJs listening.
the one that said a lot of things over the years. I'm the one
Yes, it's Brian.
I said that Kevin Jordan
Uh-oh.
one time.
Your internet is lagging a little bit.
Oh shit!
Plus,
See,
I'm the one that said it on my live video that called Brian delivers you the goods a dead man.
Why are you
Okay.
dead, man? What do you do?
I even made fun of Braxton Lenny's father.
Why'd you do
I
that?
did that.
What's up?
Made fun of
I'm
who?
Braxton Lenny's parents, his
I don't
deceased
know who the
relative.
fuck that is. I don't know who
He's
the fuck
umbrella
that is.
flying man.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't, well,
close to
again,
the
I don't know
router.
who the fuck that. Like you literally say that. I'm like, who? I don't know who the fuck that is.
DCX remote.
Braxton
Brian.
Lenny is one of Umbrella's supporters.
DCX has a question for you. Check the group, the messages. DCX has a question for you. I'll put it on right there. You can read it. Can you
I
read
don't
or-
remember saying that. I don't remember.
You remember saying you're lazy when it comes to dental hygiene?
Nope, I don't remember.
Brian, is there more stuff you want to confess to? Now is the time.
I'm it. Behind the scenes, I'm a bully.
Oh my God, Brian! No.
When I was little, I threw a ball at a little kid.
When you were little?
Yeah, when I was little.
You're still little. What are you talking about? How much you weigh? Like 90 pounds?
No, when I was 10, 11 years old, I got in trouble for throwing balls at little kids.
Mm,
Okay.
man.
All right. What else did you do?
And when I was a toddler, I cussed at a church. And I got kicked out.
That's it. You going to hell. You going to hell for that. Like, seriously.
Brian, that's like the tamest thing probably ever you said. Brian. I've done stuff with a chick in a church, so that's nothing. Anyway, go ahead. Confess more.
And that's not all. That's not all. I'm a bully behind the scenes towards everyone. I even get mad at my parents sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I was a hateful little.
Katie, finally, are you a racist?
I'm a racist.
Are you a
No, he's
racist?
asking a question.
Yes, I am a racist, calling people the N-word with the hard R.
Racist ass fucker.
Why would you say that? Who made you say that? You just want to say that because you're angry? What?
Was it
Because
Arthur
no one-
again?
I was angry at certain folks like Ant One and Brandon Anderson and many others.
God damn, you gotta be closer to the router or something because your Wi-Fi is kind of messed up.
I'm calling people the C word too. Basically, I'm racist towards my race.
Yeah, he has called me. I'll say it. Well, I don't say that often unless I'm doing an imitation of Eric Melendez. But he has called me a cracker before.
Man.
So
I don't even like saying that word.
Basically, I am the white version of Eric Melendez. Go ahead and call me that.
So you're in the are you in the KKK over there in Alabama?
So
would
at the
you
end
be
of
in
the
the
day,
KKK?
no, I'm not going to be no KKK supporter.
Wait, Brian, are you a homophobe?
And I have said some homophobic slurs, like calling out the person the FAGDOT.
But are you a homophobe?
Nope.
Well,
But if
well, at
you
least
if you say you're
Nope.
if you say you're
I'm not a homophobe,
Black,
but I'm
was
gonna
it
pull
Eric
it like
Melendez is like Black Power, right? Eric Melendez is like all about Black Power. So you are all about white power, right? Then, right? Because if you're the
Oh,
same
God.
as Eric Melendez,
I don't say that.
well, you just said you're the opposite.
Eric was
You're
there
the white
when I.
version of Eric Melendez.
Oh, I got
Well,
you.
no, basically, I'm the white. Actually, I'm basically let's see, I'm a midget version of Chayton.
What the fuck? I gotta get a character. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get a character.
Brian,
Oh,
I've waited a
it is
long
him.
So
time
yeah,
to talk
it,
to you.
Oh shit, Linguini got it. I've heard so much. Fan of yours.
Oh, thank you so much, Brian. You're NT Knight, right?
I'm not a homo. I'm not a homophobe, but I am a toilet paper.
Come on, Brian, you gotta fix that internet.
Can I get your best you're gonna get penetrated, Brian, please? Hello?
No, you did not just call my friend's toilet paper.
No, that's your worst catchphrase. No, I like the "you're gonna get penetrated" one. That's my favorite catchphrase.
Oh,
Can I hear your
yeah, I might do that. I might give you a penetration, brother.
Whoa!
What is he have a teenage cartoon girl? As
No,
his
he
PFP?
left, dude.
His internet
What
most
is up
likely-
with that?
His internet most likely kicked him out. He's been lagging the whole time, but he's always around here. If you guys ever want to talk to him, I have his Discord tag. If you guys want to really talk to him behind the scenes.
We've been trying to get a hold of NT Knight forever, dude.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
didn't
should have
know.
hit me up.
It's
I would
been
have
a
been
long
able
time
to.
I
coming,
didn't
and then
know.
he splits. And then he
I didn't
splits,
know.
dude. What the hell? I don't
Yeah,
know.
he might be back, but
I
Yeah,
had
you
some
guys-
questions about his alleged relationship with an autistic 15-year-old. But
Yeah, I also
I guess
do recall.
he
that.
doesn't want to answer for that right now. It's fair enough.
come back.
Larry the
Come back,
Batman fan.
Larry the Batman fan. Yeah,
Weird
oh,
little
shit.
circle. Dude,
It's
it's
a
a
weird
little rabbit
people.
hole.
Weird people. But yeah, I see you guys on the server.
Damn it, dude. That sucks.
He'll
He
be
was
back.
gonna penetrate us.
Yeah.
He just glitched.
Yeah, he'll be back in a
You
little
probably
bit.
couldn't handle it. Too many of the people. I don't know. Because usually just me and you sloppy. Usually when Brian comes in here.
Yeah, he got intimidated by the Linguini man. Linguini God, my bad.
No. I'm just a guy. No need. He's
That's all good.
he'll be
He's
back.
an
I'll
interesting
find him.
specimen, dude.
Yeah, I've been
He's-
trying to talk to him
He's
forever.
a hell of a
dude. I've had
guy.
his- I've had his ear canceled sound clips in my fucking Discord for like a
Ear
year
canceled.
now.
For at least a year now, yeah.
And I get the chance to talk to him and he fucking splits. I just want him to do some funny things for me and he can't handle it.
Yeah, he's very sentimental sometimes. A lot of people mess with him a little bit.
I don't think he appreciates the platform I gave him. If I'm being completely
true.
honest.
It's true.
Yeah, no. But if you really want to have a conversation with him, I could send you his Discord tag, and you guys could add him on Discord. It'll be a little bit easier for you guys to chat with him.
Oh yeah, if you could send that to me on Discord, that'd be fantastic.
For sure.
Well, I will be
If he-
watching. If he hops
For sure.
back up, I'm gonna be lurking like a
All
shark.
right, for sure.
All right.
Come back in if you see
Yeah.
him come in.
I'll be back.
All
Have a
right,
good one.
peace.
Peace.
I wanted to get a more detailed story of his beef with F4S.
Oh, that guy, who with Brian Absher with the FRS?
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh,
The
man,
handsome
really?
Trevor. Look him up. It's handsome Trevor. Look at this guy.
Was that an AI?
That's AI.
Yeah. Look, because I'm like, he doesn't look, like
This is uncanny Trevor, I like to call it.
That's crazy. That guy's a little odd fella. Everything I see from him, what you guys write on that server, I was like, God damn, this guy is a weird motherfucker.
And tonight, he's like Linguini said, we had been trying to get the hold of him for quite a while. He's been a hard man to find.
Should have hit me up. I always get you guys.
Otaku?
No, NT Knight, Brian.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe for us, maybe not for anyone else, but
yeah, he's pretty usually he's whether it's on the comment. I've known that motherfucker since 2020, 2021, because he appeared on a stream on one of my streams back in the day, and I was like, oh, you collect movies like me, you seem cool and all that. Next time I had him on a stream, it was with somebody. I had somebody else in there. He came in there and he lost his fucking shit, and I'm like. Then I find out from the other person that he was stalking that person for years. So he had this so after that I just said, okay, you're not welcomed. But then I started to notice he just kept entertaining me by how much of a dumbass he was. So I was like, all right, I'll let you in just to fucking mock you. That's basically how the last 4 years have been.
Tony, what were you doing in that Christian stream? What were you doing over there?
Oh, wait, where?
That Christian girl. Remember that Presley, or what's her name? Josephine Presley.
I scroll through quite a bit of live streams.
Oh, you just go random. I do the same thing.
Which one? The one where you sent me her Facebook, her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scared the shit out of her.
Full disclosure, I had someone else helping me on that.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a girl too, right? A girl went in there.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. That's hilarious.
That was pretty funny. And it was relatively harmless. I think that's the funniest part about it.
Yeah. That's it wasn't.
Dude, she actually told a wheelchair girl to run away. That was the funniest thing of the night, dude.
That's crazy. I didn't see that part, but telling a wheelchair girl, "Hey, run, get out!"
Get up out of there. We didn't know.
But yeah, after the stream, I'll send you his Discord tag so you guys could talk to him.
Yeah. Shoot me a message if you can, if he comes back over here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. And why do you have a picture of a cartoon teenager as his PFP? That was pretty strange.
Yeah, he's an odd fella. He likes iCarly.
Oh,
he likes iCarly as a grown man.
Yes.
That's pretty concerning. Yeah, no, we know about the Paw Patrol thing. We do know about.
If you grow up with it, that's one thing. But if you fucking, if you're fucking well, it's the first time nowadays. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's an odd fella. What's up?
Do you watch Paw Patrol, Chasing?
Oh fuck no.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Well, for sure, I'll hit you up if he comes back.
Yeah, no, thank you for stopping. I think I'll head out here for now. Bye-bye.
For sure, man.
There.
Yeah, man, Brian Absher, come on, man. Why'd you leave? They were just gonna ask you a couple questions, but they could ask you behind the scenes.
That was fucking wild. I wasn't expecting all them to come in. I was like, oh shoot. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wait, this guy's. Oh, he never confirmed it. He just said he wanted to. I guess he wanted to penetrate somebody. I was kind of in now because I was making something to eat.
Yeah, he's a weird fella. Entertaining, and weird, and he spazzes out. But like you guys say, he's like a little locale, a little Cyrax 2.0, like you guys call him sometimes.
Oh yeah,
he does look like him. He does look like him a little bit.
I didn't even know about the Cyrax person until like the last probably year or so, and I look at him and I'm like, holy shit, that's gonna be Brian Absher when he's in his like 30s or 40s. I don't know how old Cyrax is, but you know,
yeah,
I probably know time I ever mentioned that person by name, for example.
Yeah, I've watched some of the stuff these guys put there, and it's hilarious. And then some of it is disturbing, which is like, oh shit, this guy's a real life individual. Like, how the hell did God dislike this guy as that much? Like, no hair, really short, really skinny, can't sing, and he's a pedophile. God damn, God just slapped the shit out of this guy.
It's like the only thing missing from Brian Absher, as far as we know, is that he's not like POD. That's the only thing we don't. That's the only thing. But again, everybody's dirty laundry comes out. I still remember the time when Lolicon, I'll just call him that, when he was going after me back in the day back in 2021, 2022, and somebody who was, he was in favor of me, but he basically said, I cannot wait till your skeletons come out of your closet. And one day they will happen, and probably by you. And that's exactly what happened. Just took a little bit longer, but 2 years, and it did. But that was crazy. I was listening to that a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, wow, that is so true now.
Yep, and so Daniel, I like calling them by their names. Daniel, these guys don't like him. And it's not that they don't like him, it's just they think he's a weird ass motherfucker, and how he talks, how he looks, how his camera angles are horrible when it comes to him making videos. It's like,
oh yeah.
But
besides, he angles his videos. I try every time to fucking angle my shit gun. He just fucking angles them weird.
Yeah.
No one's barely coming out of your fucking shirt because you fucking are 2 sizes too small.
Yeah. And when I was going into Arthur streaming, I was going to talk to him about that situation, but Operation was there, so I attacked him. But I do want to talk to Hero and ask him what the fuck is going on in his mind. But I don't know if he's scared or something. But yeah,
he probably
is. Simple questions. I just want to know how his mind works when it comes to this mindset. He hasn't hit up a girl, like a little girl. It's only one that's the one that online when he said she was sexy as fuck, and then the girl's like, I'm a minor, sir, and he's like, oh, well, we could be friends. I was like, what the fuck?
I still think you're cute.
Oh man, I want to pick his brain, his autistic brain, to see what goes on in his mind when it comes to blurting out things like that, and still doubling down on the comment. Like if I would have said, oh, you're cute or something, and the person would have been like, oh, I'm a minor. Oh shit, I apologize. And delete, boom, leave. Oh, for sure. I'll message you right now in a little bit.
It's like fucking, it's like what? And plus, like I said, I've talked about like autism and all that with me and all that. He gives the credit. I have probably a superior version than what he has. But the point is, he gives people with that a bad rep.
Yeah. No,
that's the truth, sadly.
Yeah, and he thinks he's correct. That's the main thing. Like if you caught yourself and then you're saying, oh, it was just a nice comment that I said. Nah, no one's gonna look at it like it was a nice comment. Everyone's gonna look at it like, hey, she's a minor, and you said all that bullshit, and then you're trying to say, oh, it's just a comment, and she could be my friend. Nah, because you're already sexualizing her by saying these things, and then by wanting her to be her friend. I'm pretty sure the girl was like, what the fuck? Fuck this guy. Like, what the? I ain't trying to mess with no weird ass looking motherfucker with fucked up teeth. Like, god damn. But anyways, I gotta it's already 8:30, so I gotta clock out and fucking.
Oh, I was like, wait a second, it's not 8:30, but then I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I
All
live
right.
in Cali, people. I live in Cali.
I
You
know,
know, but
fuck. Man, I'm gonna head out too. I'm gonna continue to play my game and all that. But thanks for the good time as always, Sloppy,
for
and
sure.
good discussions, if you will.
Of
But anyway,
course.
y'all take care and ta for now.
For sure, man. All right, Giselita. I will see you on the Discord if you're in one of the servers. But I gotta clock out and turn in my paperwork. All right, Giselle. Tamito.
All right.
All right, everybody else. Appreciate you coming into this spontaneous little stream. And Brian Absher, don't be scared. Peace.